everyone. Welcome to Anaheim, California, here in the OC, along with Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cebulski for EA Sports. A chance for both sides to see some of the different stars in the different conferences here, Ray.
Absolutely, James. It becomes a fun night because everything's a little different, and we all know that if you see something you don't normally see, it kind of perks your attention. For the players, it's kind of interesting, too. New guys to play against.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Ducks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Couldn't connect on that pass. Picks it off in the offensive end. Move to the middle, and that one's broken up. New Jersey's moving it up the ice. He grabs the puck here at the point. Turns it away.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save.
Denies him in front. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Here comes the official's call.
So often in a shifty little play, you're trying to get to the puck, you get your stick in the wrong spot, he steps on your stick, and there's nothing you can do.
The Devils get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
And if you're one of these power play guys, James, you can't wait now. It's your first opportunity of the night. You get out on the power play, you want to make a difference.
Coughs it up on the play. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Gets it out of his own end. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. And now it's over to Saka. Couldn't complete the play. Takes the feed. Dumped into the cross side. The Devils have it against the wall. Quick pass to Janssen. Into the attacking area from the left side. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
We'll get another look at that hit. The boards don't move, and so that hurts the way he finished them in. But look, the glass is still rattling from that check.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. On their heels, trying to clear. And it's a small victory for the PK unit here.
Well, that's their job. Get it down the ice, get off the ice, get some new people out there.
New Jersey's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
The only positive for the power play there is they didn't have to skate up and down the ice. They didn't generate anything. They had it in the zone, but really nothing very good about it.
Puts it to the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. New Jersey's won the draw. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Beautiful saucer pass. And makes the routine save. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. Nice poke check. The Devils go to work on offense. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Slides the puck over. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Quick feed. Pad save. He's on it tonight. Denies him again. Makes the save on the play as the puck skips out into the crowd.
Blackwood's able to make the save, as we see here. This is a good scoring chance, but he's in good position.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. The game is still scoreless. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that goes off a player in front. Back to the blue line. Here's a short pass to Saka. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Time for the official to pass down his sentence. The Ducks are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call.
Reaches in with his stick and gets nabbed for the trip.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
They've had limited opportunities, but the power play coach now has to get into their ear and give them a little something that will help them crack through.
Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. Great pressure forcing the turnover with the stop. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Scrum ensues along the boards. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. And manages to clear the zone. Carries it in. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Grant. Gives them nothing in front. Brat's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Raquel's out of the box.
You're always angry when you don't score on the power play. But 80% of the time you don't. Yet it becomes really frustrating when you let one slip away.
Tripping the call on the play.
I don't necessarily think he's trying to trip him here, James, but he gets his stick into his feet. Down he goes.
The Devils once again send out their power play unit.
Talked to a couple players this morning. They said they think the cross-crease pass is there for the one-timer.
A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Grabs the puck here in their own end. They clear the zone. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking to set up offensively. Moves it to Hischier. Nothing doing on that. He scores on the power play.
Taking advantage of the extra man. Move the puck well and get on the board. Oh, Shooter puts his own rebound away. That's a nice play. But, man, the goalie burped this rebound out. Made it way too easy for him.
New Jersey's on the board here. They've got the opening goal of the game here late in the opening frame.
All you want after the first is to be even or ahead. They've done most of it. Now you have to finish the job.
And he slides it quickly to Murray.
Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 23 seconds.
Takes the return feed. Hischier's lugging the puck. Dished on over to Wood. Quick feed to Hischier. Puts it up front. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Pinned up along the boards.
1 minute left in the first.
Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. The Devils look to start the transition game. Slides it to Murray. That's all she wrote on the first period of play as the horn sounds. New Jersey's game, you gotta like at both ends of the ice. Solid goaltending and a little bit of offense as they lead it 1-0.
Fans, tonight, the home team blimp is dropping $50 gift certificates.
And while both teams get a refresher, we'll take one ourselves heading into the second period.
Delmans has it all.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Maintains possession. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Strong defensive effort. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. New Jersey's ahead 1-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Ducks played along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Getzlaf. And he takes a shot. Denies the chance by blocking it. Puck scooped up by Getzlaf. The Ducks will play it from the corner. Quick pass to Getzlaf. Right out front, and they can't convert on the play. Takes the feed from the left side. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. There's the whistle from the linesman calling it offside. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Devils have taken a 1-0 lead. New Jersey's won the draw. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Murray. Moves the puck. Officials blowing the play dead. We've got a penalty on the way here. Woods going off for hooking.
It doesn't take very long to get on the wrong side of the plate. You're a step behind. You've got to slow that guy down. You can't catch him. Maybe you can get away with a hook. Not here.
Just tried to play catch-up and got burned. As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
Well, this power play shows up at a rather opportune time. They're trailing by one, and now a chance to level the score up. Aggression will be the key for them.
Anaheim's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Feeds it to Henrique. To his teammate! And sends it just out of reach. Taken along the wall by Zaka. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. They fight for it along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Getzlaf. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Pokes it away in his own end. The Devils gain possession of the defensive zone. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. New Jersey's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
Oh, they're going to rue that one. A chance to even the score here. They didn't get it done. And we go back to even strength.
Played big in the moment there.
That's a good save. He had to struggle to find the puck. It's a forest of bodies in front of him.
The Devils have it from their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Jostled off the puck. Takes a shot, and he comes up with it. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Henrique. Taken by Lindholm. Receives the pass. The Ducks take possession of the neutral zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the puck behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Getzlaf. Takes the feed at the point. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Manson. Blocked in traffic. Here's a chance to set up now. And that's broken up. The Devils take it along the wing. Handles the puck. Here's a chance right in the slot. Denies him with the blocker. What a stop by Gibson.
Now we'll get another look at this. That's a good shot, but the goalies get the blocker up to make the save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, New Jersey's up 1-0. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Slides it quickly to Smith. Here he is on the backhand. Denied that one.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Too much congestion blocks the shot.
He got banged up somewhere along this shift. He's not anywhere near full strength. He's just trying to get the puck out of the zone so he can get off the ice.
Moves it to Subban. And look at this, a 3-on-1. And that pass goes awry. Takes the feed. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. And that'll do it for period number 2. New Jersey's got a 1-0 lead after 40 minutes of play. They've certainly played well defensively.
Over the Stadium's account this month, that Baybank can get access to team press conferences, practice, or locker.
The third period is just moments away, and both Ray and I will be ready to bring you all the action here. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. Ray Ferraro is back down at ice level. Ray, 40 minutes played so far. What's been your assessment of this tilt?
The Ducks continue to be close in this game, which is maybe a little bit of a miracle. They don't have very much in the way of shots on goal.
Glove save made by Gibson. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, and he can thank his stick for that one.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
The Devils have it against the wall. Not able to connect. Play whistle dead because of an offside.
He'll check his stick after this. He makes the save on a really good scoring chance.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Henrique's won the draw. And now he angles it across to Heinen. Loose puck battle along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Severson. Now a quick pass to Wood. Can't find his man. Puck picked up by Hischier. The Devils looking against the half wall. Solid check to slow him down. Quick feed to Hischier. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Puck grabbed by Fowler. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Can't catch up to the pass. Right up the gut. Here they go. Quick pass to Hischier. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. The Devils move it in. The official signaling for a penalty as play is called.
Now you react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. New Jersey's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they've earned another power play, James. Of course, that starts with an offensive zone faceoff. They've had success earlier in the game. They'll want to double up on that now if they can.
22 seconds.
The Devils gain possession along the wall. Moves it on over to Zacha. Pushes it across to Smith. Big play inside the defensive zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Picking up some steam at center ice. Takes a shot, and that one's turned away. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And the puck hops onto the bench. We'll get a face-off.
I loved making that save in road hockey, the old blocker stop.
Well past the midway mark of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Anaheim's penalty has now expired.
They did enough to kill this penalty off. It's not been a great night for them. It's been just an average one, yet this time they come out ahead.
And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
The centermen glide into position. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Shot right in front. Puck goes off the glove.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
Scooped up along the wall. And scores!
Well, they didn't want to leave this too much later, did they? Now, late in the third period, we're back to where we started.
We are all tied up here late.
When the goalie is this sharp, it's kind of like watching a no-hitter in baseball. You wonder how long can it go on? He gets it almost to the end of the line before he gets beat.
The Ducks have tied things up here in the late stages of this. It's been a fun one tonight.
It's been a good ride. They've had to find a way back to get this game level. Now they've got a chance to pull it out here in the last part of the third period.
Raquel's got it across the line. From off the boards, takes the feed inside the zone.
13 minutes, 39 seconds.
Sends a pass over. He was locked in there. Pins him against the boards as they battle for the loose puck. New Jersey's looking to break out. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Here he is in front. Denies him in close. That pass goes a little sideways. Great reflexes, another save.
Yeah, he's pretty good positioning here, James. He makes the two stops back-to-back.
The Ducks have it now. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end.
in the third
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. And now he moves it to Jones. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. New Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Scoops up the puck now. Nice pass. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Fires it into the offensive zone. Well, that'll get a response. That's generally a no-fly zone with star players.
Yeah, they get hit like that, somebody's going to get irritated, and guess what happens when they get irritated? Down go the men.
Go time. Absolutely rocked down to the ice there.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gilles-Levesque to clean things up.
You can't touch momentum, but you can feel it. And the home team's going to build a little bit, they believe, after a fight win.
Listen to this place. Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. While the setters are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Loses his balance on the play. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Murray. Centering pass. Look out. Stick save by Gibson. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Sends the pass over. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
The replay will show us that he's in good position and makes an excellent stick save to turn away a really good scoring chance.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Heischer's won it. No one home on that play. There's the horn. Regulation time has expired, and we are off to overtime.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your
Well, buckle up, everybody, because overtime is coming up in moments.
Anaheim's going to have to make an adjustment here. Their injured player will not be back tonight.
Puck is dropped on overtime. Let's find out if there's any heroes out there. Chance in front. The blocker saved by Gibson. Slides the puck down low. Takes the pass. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Shattenkirk stick handling in his own zone. Puck battle along the boards. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes a shot. Comes up with the block. Taken along the wall by Shattenkirk. And now it's grabbed by Getzlaf. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Raquel. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. Heischer's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Scrum ensues along the boards. Smart defensive play there. Works it across to Subban. And now he tries to get it across to Smith. It's a 2-on-1. Snapper from the slot. Fantastic save. Moves it to Shattenkirk. The Ducks are on the attack. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Anaheim's got possession at center. Quick pass across to Shattenkirk. Sends it over. Right in the slot, and they can't connect. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And now it's over to Severson. Feeds the puck to Hughes. Here's the pass. For the win! Scores! Good The overtime hero, Ray, paint the picture for me here. Are people buying him dinner, or is he buying everybody else dinner?
Nah, you're the man. You score the winner. It is a great feeling till all your teammates come over and start smacking you on top of the helmet.